Hello everyone, welcome into this Aries and Eclipse season divinely channeled tarot message as well as the Spring Equinox activation. So there are a lot of beautiful, potent cosmic energies at play currently in this time and space, and if you have been drawn into this message, then you can be assured that your spirit guides, your angels, your light team, whatever higher power it is that you believe in, has brought you and led you to this message. I am Carissa, a clear conduit and channel for divine light and love, and this is Cosmic Connections. So today we're going to be diving into, like I said, the Aries and Eclipse season energies as well as the Spring Equinox energies, and this is going to serve as a divinely guided channeled message, but also a energy activation for your path moving forward. So the direct specific message that has come through from the beginning when I was meditating on your energy and the collective energies at play as well as the cosmic energies at play is whatever was not working out for you, whatever was not moving or working in your favor, there's going to be a shift and a change within that, moving toward your favor. So not only will there be some channeled messages coming through about that, but this is also going to serve to activate that positive outcome for you moving forward on your path. So this is to serve as a complete and total soul alignment for the new earth and the 5D energies that are penetrating the earth right now, as well as humanity. The first ascended master that has come through is Djwhal Khul, and the quote that comes with his card is, "I am in harmonious balance with all of the universe." And it's interesting because a lot of I'm noticing a lot of shade like here, but then there's sunlight coming through as well, and I don't usually have that going on in my reading, so it's kind of like what was in the dark, what was masked is coming to the light, and we are seeing this theme collectively within the elite, within the governments, within even like the celebrity realm. So this is applying to you on a personal level as well. What in your life was hidden, was masked, what wasn't working out for you is coming into the light and is ready to have light shown onto it. And so Djwhal Khul is a Tibetan master who holds the codes of universal knowledge of the Golden Age, or you could see this as the New Earth era, the 5D consciousness. And so he's coming in to help open your third eye to deeper intuitive knowings about not only about your path moving forward, but also to unlock your path moving forward. So just keep in mind that whatever it is that hasn't been working in your favor, this could be health, this could be career, love, friendships, a place of living, travel. If there's anything that you've been wanting to release or to obtain in your life and it hasn't been working out for you, he's coming through to help you. The specific word that came through is to implant the knowledge into your third eye, into your crown chakra, for you to know what it is that you need to know moving forward for you to obtain this outcome that you're looking for. So we are going to set the intention to activate this energy and frequency. He'll be working with you specifically today over the next couple of days, up to a week or so. And so we're going to do this by quoting the sentence here that comes with Djwhal Khul 3 times, and that kind of sends out an energetic vibration to he's already here with us, but to him, to help this, like the word that came through, implant, or you could see this as a download, to download into your body, your frequency, your aura, your mind, your heart, and soul. So, Djwhal Khul, I am in harmonious balance with all of the universe. I am in harmonious balance with all of the universe. I am in harmonious balance with all of the universe. And so we're just going to use this incense to clear anything as is doing during this post-lunar eclipse energies. A lot of clearing, a lot of purging. If I sound a little congested, I have been going through a physical purging as well as a light code integration, so I will link my ascension symptoms post below if you're interested in seeing if you're having any kind of symptoms, if that aligns with you, if you're experiencing any of those. Obviously, I have to note to speak to your consult your healthcare professional with any kind of issues you may be experiencing. But so with Djwhal Khul, this is going to be activating your discovery or deepening, if you already have discovered, or discovery of new spiritual like roles and talents for that you have you set out on a soul level in the ethereal realm before incarnating on earth, for the spiritual role and talents for your life on earth to activate. There's also, though, this emphasis with him to let go and to be less serious. So if you're running late at work, if you get stuck behind a train, if you're noticing conflict with others, if you're given attitude by somebody that you care about, or somebody just, you go to the store and someone working there gives you attitude, to let go and to be less serious, to take life less seriously, and to tap into the inner child. And the clarifier card, the confirmation card that came through with Djwhal Khul is number 44, the crow, with spirit guides. So he is serving right now to the collective as a spirit guide to help assist the release of letting go while we are in the aftermath of the lunar eclipse energy, but also the integration of the higher realms, light codes, ascension codes, and that is how we shift into the Zoroaster energy, because Zoroaster, I awaken the fire of my heart, is the Persian ascended master who holds the frequency and the codes to initiate the sacred fire of the divine. So this is also about purging, but as well as integrating those light codes, as well as integrating that higher vibration. So it's about, he holds the energy to awaken the fire within you. And the quote that also comes along with Zoroaster is good thoughts, good deeds, good actions. So there is an emphasis on the mental arena here, where it comes to the way you think, and then how you speak outwardly into the world about your life and about yourself and about all of the aspects of your reality. So this is about training yourself to master. He holds the energy to train to master the mental realm, and to in hopes to plant the seeds of your dreams to manifest. So it's about like planting the positive seeds, planting the healthy soil, planting the healthy seeds in the healthy soil to allow what wasn't working in your favor to begin to work in your favor. So if there's any kind of negativity that is lingering, the lunar eclipse is allowing a major purge, whether that be on a physical level with habits, a mental level with the way you speak or think about yourself. The lunar eclipse, as well as the combined ascended masters that we have here, are allowing this to release out of your mind, heart, body, and soul, so that you can manifest whatever this is that hasn't been working in your favor. And some of you may be seeing shifts already. Some of you may be already experiencing some changes. This may be in career, this could be in relationship, this could be in where you live. But also, if you aren't seeing the changes yet, they may be small steps, you may not be seeing changes at all. This is meant to serve as an activation for you to release and purge what is holding you back, and to allow more space for that new higher vibrational light energy to fill your vessel. So we will call upon Zoroaster now with his quote, I awaken the fire of my heart. I awaken the fire of my heart. I awaken the fire of my heart. And so there's an emphasis on focusing on only empowering and loving thoughts. So obviously you are entitled, you are human, you are entitled to have good days and bad days. As long as you are not giving in to the negativity, you're not giving in to the dense thoughts, because there is really no space any longer as we merge into the 4th and 5th dimensional new earth energy and consciousness. There's no more space any longer for self-doubt, for fear, for lack, for negativity, for these denser energies to be held any longer. And that is the emphasis of this whole Aries eclipse, Spring Equinox season energy, is to fully let go of anything that is holding you back any longer, physically or mentally. And so the confirmation card and that we have for Zoroaster is number 51 with the Robin, choose happiness, which goes along perfectly, I thought, with his energy, because this is all about being in that positive vibration. And now this isn't toxic positive vibration. Like I said, if you're having a day, give yourself a day, but just do not allow yourself to, you're being guided not to allow yourself to give in to those negative thoughts. Give yourself breaks, rest, sleep, watch something that is uplifting, enlightening, educational, something that interests you, but don't allow yourself to sit and wallow in, oh, this isn't working out, or this blah, 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 blah. So an example that they are wanting me to bring through that I wasn't going to, but they are keep bringing up is this morning I was kind of shown a collective, I guess, example of what I mean by focusing on the positive. So I was taking my son to school and we got stuck behind a train, which has never happened. And it's not like a train track that ever I've really even been stuck behind. So it was kind of uncommon. And a lot of people were like angrily, you know, pulling into driveways and turning around and leaving because they felt they were going to be late for work or whatever. And they were mad and stressed, and that's kind of the collective energy going on. You know, tensions are high. People are not so patient. They're not feeling, the collective's not feeling so patient, not feeling so much to go with the flow. And my son was even getting stressed out because he is very, like, he likes things the way that he's used to. And he was like yelling out the window, like, come on, train, come on. And I'm like, you have to just relax. If you keep noticing that the train isn't moving, it's going to stay stuck longer. If you can learn patience and to just accept that it will eventually move, it will move sooner. And exactly when I said that, the train started moving, and we had been waiting about 10 minutes. So it was very interesting that all the time he was kind of upset and complaining about what wasn't working out for him, what wasn't moving in his favor, literally, quite literally, it continued to stay stuck. But once I gave the perspective of just allow it to be, just stay calm, know that it eventually has to move at some point, it literally started moving as I said that. So that is just a real life example. Apply it to your life in any way. If you're seeing results that you don't want, do your best. It is so important at this pivotal like cusp that we're on. I was shown to portray in your mind, in your words, in your actions, the outcome you want, because I was shown like gears or a wheel, and it was like spinning backwards. It was going this way, and that's like everything that is not moving in your favor. And I'm being shown that this pivotal point in time, it's starting to shift the other way. But it all relies and heavily on the way that you are viewing it, speaking about it, thinking about it, taking action toward it. So even if the results are slow moving or not moving at all, know that this is serving as an activation for those things to start moving in your favor. So as I dive into the tarot, I want to just kind of touch base on the crystals that I was drawn to for this reading, because not only are the cards going to serve as a activation for you, but the crystals here literally come from the earth. They are carved out of the earth, and they hold frequencies in different vibrations and meanings and properties. So as they sit here on the screen, and even if you're just listening to this video, even if you're not watching it, their vibration is penetrating through the lens and into your aura, to your soul, to your mind, to your heart. So as we pull some tarot, I'm going to just go over the crystals I've chose real quick. We have copper, which is a superconductor to kind of like amplify all of the energies that we're speaking of and that we're activating, and then I am transcending to you. We have opalite, which instills calm and balance, which I felt really went well with the Djwhal Khul energy, because what I'm seeing with Djwhal Khul is like you in the center of the universe in the lotus meditation position, and just allowing all of the cosmic rays to penetrate into your aura, your mind, your heart, your soul, your body, as well as all of the planets kind of just like gently surrounding you and giving you, allowing all of this knowledge and wisdom to penetrate into yourself. We also have citrine for vitality, and increased energy and happiness, which went perfectly with the Robin energy as well as Zoroaster energy. And then we have Carnelian here, which removes negativity and it helps to balance the chakras, which I just felt everything really, I pulled all of these things intuitively and I felt that they really, really went well together. So this is, oh wow, I am loving this. Okay, so this reading is very interesting and very potent, and let's just dive into it. So we have the Three of Swords, but look at all of these sword cards, but they're all reversed, and I definitely feel that for sure. So let's look at them upright. So we have the Three of Swords, which is all about like betrayal and heartache and pain and just things not working out in your favor in the way that you wanted. But we have that reversed. So it's like a shift from things not working out, from being in pain, from the pain of your reality or the pain of your circumstances. And then we have the Ten of Swords. I mean, look at this person. They've been betrayed, they've been hurt, they are barely holding on any longer. So if you're feeling like you're in a situation where things are just not working out so badly that you just barely can hold on any longer and you maybe don't want to be here anymore, this is shifting in your favor, especially as you listen to the frequency, the light codes that are sent through my voice and through these images and through these crystals. And then we have the Nine of Swords, and this is all like this is the energy of the anxiety, of the worry, of the depression, of the scarcity, the lack, the not being able to sleep at night, being up all night because of the circumstances of your life. But this is all reversed. So this is beautiful because this is all coming to an end. All of the pain, I mean, you can't even see these people's faces because they're in so much turmoil and despair and have been beaten down by life, by others, by circumstances, by situations, by habits, and it's all shifting. And then we have the Fool. I mean, look at the shift as we shift out of this letting go energy with Djwhal Khul into this. Zoroaster holds the frequency of the sun. He is like the energy of the sun in the physical form, you could say. And we shift into, here's the sun here in the background, the Fool energy. And I love this Fool card because it's very uplifting and inspiring and enlightening. This is you moving forward, finally being able to see tangible outcomes, tangible changes and shifts in your reality, in your favor, in the way that you were wanting for so long. But keep in mind that this is going to rely a lot upon the way you are thinking and feeling and speaking and taking action about these changes and shifts that you want to occur. So if you don't believe that they can happen, then you may find yourself stuck in this denser 3D energy of things, of turmoil, despair, things not working out, things taking forever, being hurt, being harmed. But if you can change and shift your perspective toward the light here with the Zoroaster energy, you'll be stepping into this new chapter, this new beginning of like spontaneous changes and shifts in your life for the better, working in your favor. So let's get like one or two more tarot cards as potential timeline outcomes. The Devil. Okay, so definitely major transformation, a lot of release. So this may be this may not be easy for everybody to lean into the light. But remember at those times that you want to give in to complaint, or you want to give in to negativity, or you want to give in to doubt or fear, remember that you're risking a potential positive outcome. And Zoroaster came through saying that his frequency in this reading is helping you to open your mind and your heart to positive outcomes occurring in your life. And then we have the Knight of Wands, which is a very fiery, passionate energy. This is a fast movement forward. This is action, taking action that is aligned to who you want to be, what experiences you want to have in your life. So if you can, your shadow self with the Devil, if you can lean into this, accept it, have grace, allow humility, allow self-love. Do not beat yourself up if you have a bad day, if you have a tough thought, a tough moment, you do something that you're like, man, I wish I didn't do that again, or I wish I didn't do that at all, or whatever. Allow yourself, instead of sitting and beating yourself up about it, allow yourself to say, okay, Don't want to experience that again. Don't want to go through that again. Don't want to be that again. Don't want to do that again. I will keep that in mind as a mental note moving forward. Next time I feel the urge to be that way or do that thing or say that thing or take that action, I'll remember how I felt last time I did, and I will make a different, more positive choice toward the light, toward what my higher self, my soul, would actually encourage me to be or do or say. So now I do want to dive into the Star Codes Astro deck because I feel like there's so much cosmic energy at play. I wanted to see from the planets, from the universe itself, what message wants to come through. All right. Okay, so we have Saturn with structure, okay, and Leo with shine, very beautiful. So I feel like these actually tie in a lot to the two ascended masters we have here with Saturn with structure. So Djwhal Khul is like allowing, this is kind of like what I was seeing where you're sitting here in the lotus meditative position and the planets and the rings of Saturn are all like around you, and all of the cosmic rays are penetrating around you and into you, and you're allowing all of the wisdom and knowledge for your path moving forward, for whatever it is that you need to know, do, say, or be to obtain this outcome you're looking for. You're allowing that in. And this message is allowing a clearing and an integrating of those energies and frequencies to come into your experience. And then we have a Leo, number 5 with shine, which is like completely goes hand in hand with the Zoroaster, sunshine, choose happiness, Robin energy. This is all about allowing yourself to shine, allowing yourself to be happy, not being sad or giving into negativity for the sake of giving into negativity. This is about allowing yourself a positive experience, a positive life, a joyful reality. It's about allowing that in, and the sun is shining through a little bit brighter as we're seeing that here. Look at the way that it's shining on the opalite. So we're going to use this opalite to just create a calming atmosphere for you and to infuse this into your aura, because this is a stone that really can help bring clarity and calm vibrations and peace, tranquility into your life. So now I want to dive into, I feel like we should get a message from your inner child, and as well as the mermaids, a healing message from the mermaids. And your inner child is coming through to activate old, returning, hidden, current, or past life talents and abilities. So from the mermaids, a healing message from the mermaids. So what that means with the talents and abilities, these could be talents that you used to do when you were younger or at another time in your life. These could be talents or abilities or gifts that you currently are in, and igniting a stronger fire for those things. These could be things from a past life that you feel familiar or maybe don't at all, but you have experienced in a past life before. So my creativity flows freely. Create. Well, if there was a card that was any more perfect, I don't know what it would be to what I was saying. Your inner child is here supporting you with your spirit guides, with Djwhal Khul as a spirit guide, to create the life of your dreams, and to do this through doing things that you love doing, whether they are things you used to love doing, whether they are things you want to try that are new, or things that you currently do, or things that you did in a past life. These are all being activated, and Zoroaster here is giving you is transmitting that life force energy into you to give you the inspiration, the energy, and the excitement and zest for these activities, for you to embody them so that you can be in the energy of your inner child, be in the energy of play, of fun, of excitement, of having just a lot of good times in your life, which will raise your vibration and allow your reality to shift to the higher perspective, to the higher reality, to the positive outcome that you have been looking for in a specific aspect of your life, or just your life in general. Because when you play more, when you have more fun, you raise your vibration, and this attracts more of that energy rather than dense negative energy into your life. So we have, with the healing of the message of the mermaid is awareness. So this is all tying in together. This is all about being aware of what you're thinking, what you're doing, what kind of actions you're taking, what kind of words you're speaking about yourself, about your reality, about what you want to manifest in your life, about what you want to attract into your life, about what you want to experience in your life, about what you are experiencing in your life. This is all about being diligent and dedicated and very strict with how you allow your energy to play out, whether that be in your mind or out in the world. This is all about being very strict. There's no more, like I said, there's no more ability to hold these denser frequencies. So when you do have more negative energies or a negative experience or anything that is that is not desired, any kind of thing that is not desired in your life, whether that be an emotion or an experience or an outcome, it may be more intense for you when you feel that negativity, because there is not much more space any longer where we are headed as a collective of humanity. The frequencies that the earth holds, there's not much more space to hold for this negativity, and it has to be released. It's asking to be released. And you can do this by being gentle with yourself, caring, non-judgmental, and just being aware of how you're thinking, speaking, acting, moving forward. If you feel in the moment you can't be positive, and emotions have escalated beyond your control, it is best, and you are guided, to remove yourself from the situation and to not think about it the best that you can, to do something else that will shift your attention and your consciousness and then eventually your energy. So now let's do a confirmation card from this oracle deck that I have that has no name, and it's just kind of random cards, but I love it because it is like left up to interpretation, and I love that about it because it always applies so effortlessly and beautifully to each reading in a multitude of different ways for each reading. So let's see, as a confirmation card, what would like to come through? We have Lotus, move from darkness into the light like a lotus. Wow. Okay, so this is all about, and look, not so many shadows anymore on the cards. Very interesting. Moving from the darkness into the light. I feel like that's very self-explanatory, but let's hold the frequency of the lotus here and let it infuse into your aura. You are moving from the darkness emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually into the light. As we said, there's not much more space for the darkness any longer, and you are being called and asked to embody this, to embrace this, to just flow into this energy. So any messages that want to come through from the fairy elementals, maybe about connected into your inner child, or how to play more, or just like I'm getting a playful, fairy-like, fun, trickster, like in a positive, funny way energy. So it's just something that will bring some more light into the life energy. Wow, okay. So the happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Wow, these cards, I mean, my readings usually all tie together, but I can't believe how much each card is confirming itself. You are being encouraged not only by your higher self, your inner child, your spirit guides, Djwhal Khul Zoroaster, but the fairy realm as well, to lean into this life-giving divine frequency that you hold within you. And the only reason if you feel you don't have it in you is just because you have a little bit more to release, and you are being called to be gentle with yourself as you do it. The Happy Fairy of Sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. So the fairies are here surrounding you as well, calling them in to your space. If you are open to that, you can say yes either in your mind or out loud. To kind of, I'm seeing them with like those old-fashioned little dusters that is like has like feathers on it and stuff, and you see like them just dusting around your aura and just dusting out all of the density, the negativity, anything that's kind of holding you back or feels like darkness. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. So this ties back into you doing what does it feel like to you to shine your light? Does that mean to sing, to dance, to run, to roller skate, to ride a bike, to mountain climb, to dress up, to paint, to play with crystals, to be in nature? I mean, what does it feel like for you to shine your light, to create, to do puzzles? I mean, there's so many different ways that you can connect into your inner child and tap into that life-giving frequency, which is going to raise your vibration and increase your what's coming through is your life's value. So the way that you feel your life's value, to increase that, to raise it, to allow more of that rather than this dense 3D cycles, repeating negative loops, letting that go and choosing happy thoughts over those things. So the last two decks I want to use are one from the Unicorns, the Oracle of the Unicorns, which is kind of going to be like a message of magic. So this is going to be a card that activates magic within your life in whatever way you are wanting to experience magic, whether that be magic in love, magic in career, magic in creations or projects or hobbies, or in family or in friendships, whatever that would be for you. This is going to activate that for you in the frequency that this card holds. Okay, and then I want to pull one more card before we flip them. This is going to be an angel card, a message of love and encouragement and an inspiration from your angels surrounding you, guiding you and protecting you and walking with you on your path. Okay, so last message from the angels. The Unicorns, message of magic, sanctuary. Take time out from the world, spend more time alone, meditate, or go on a retreat. So that's very beautiful. This is telling you to allow yourself to be your own sanctuary. Allow yourself, yes, literally, quite literally, spend time alone, meditate, or take time out from the world if you need to. But allow yourself to be your own sanctuary, your own peace, your own safe space. And you do this by being gentle with yourself, even when you have negative emotions, even when you feel density, even when you feel old cycles creeping up or repeating negative loops. Just be gentle with yourself. Tell yourself, okay, this is happening. This isn't who I am. It's just something I'm experiencing. It will pass. It always does. And I know that I don't want to feel this way again. So the best way to release this is to allow it to be without judgment. Know that it will pass. Try to do something different that will change your focus. So if you're focused on this negative thing or this loop or this pattern, if you're focused on it, try to do something else that shifts your focus, whether that be watching a funny show, playing with an animal, going for a walk, whatever it is. Allow those things to become your normal. Instead of giving into those negative loops, allow those things to be your sanctuary. And in that, you become your own sanctuary because you're making the choice to not give in to the negative loops, to the cycles, to whatever. And then we have from the angels a message of love and encouragement. Power of angels. May your angels protect you, guide you, and keep you safe. So this is very beautiful. And this is exactly what I was seeing, is the angels around you, surrounding you. They are around you. They are helping you. If you would like to so you could say yes in your mind or out loud if you would like to allow this energy, because we have free will. So any kind of being of light, they need our permission to be in our field, to help us, to inspire us, to guide us. They need our okay, our permission. So you can say yes and allow your angels to surround you, along with the fairy elementals to surround you, to help you heal. I'm seeing the fairies using the duster around you to get all of that debris out, that energetic and emotional debris, and I'm seeing the angels surrounding you with healing Reiki, their hands like this, penetrating light, high vibrational healing light codes and ascension light codes, as well as creative light codes into your body, into your mind, into your heart, just all around you, surrounding you. So just know everything that was brought up in all of the beings of light, all of the entities of light, all of the messages of light, all of the activation codes that have come through will be assisting you over the next week or so. Definitely today, up to a week or two. So just, if you would like to claim that and call that in, you can just say yes out loud, like I said, or in your mind's eye, in your head. And also, if you would like to claim it in the physical world, you can comment 444 and maybe some fairy or angel or unicorn, whatever kind of magical emoji that you feel drawn to, rainbows. You can claim that with 444 in the comments to kind of further state to the universe, yes, I claim this message. I would love this healing and integration of the new earth energies into my experience. So thank you very much for being here for this wild but beautiful Aries eclipse season and spring equinox tarot message, tarot reading, and Reiki energy activation through the codes in these cards, through the crystals, and through the energy frequency of my voice and the words that were spoken. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can find the links below. If you do, in March, there's a special going on where you can be entered to win a fun, beautiful cosmic crystal candle. All the information is below. I am thanking you so deeply for being here with me for another, or for the first time if you're new to the channel, tarot reading, and just know this comes from my heart. I am really just here to serve as a physical spirit guide for you while you're on your journey, figuring this, we're all figuring out this whole life thing, and so I'm here in the physical to help you and assist you in any way that I can to do so. So calling in calling in new soul family members that will resonate with this, and I intend that this serves your highest timeline of your greatest good, joy, and happiness. Again, I am Carissa, this is Cosmic Connections, and you will see me in the next one. Goodbye.